Conquest Rebirth was the red and purple one. But that was on the DS. Well, I mean, this was on the DS too, but it was after this. Oops, my mic is way over there. Welcome to Weekly Reset.
It's the reset.
Oh, we just getting started. We getting started.
You getting started?
Dang man, I can't remember what that game is called, but huh?
All right. Fire Emblem Heroes. Shadows of Valencia.
Yes. Why didn't that come up on mine? So I was trying to figure out.
So it came out after Heroes, but right before Warriors.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of like one of those.
Yeah. And I think it was a remake, which is why I
that is Echoes.
Echoes. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the redhead chick and the green hair dude.
Uh-huh.
It's called Echoes.
Uh-huh.
That must be a remake actually, because I typed in original Fire Emblem games, but there's a remake list.
That was the one I was talking about. I was just getting the name wrong.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out this Fire Emblem game. I was trying to remember because we're gonna get into some Fire Emblem today. Let me tell you right now, dude. Yeah. Engage.
Did you get it?
No.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, man. Fuck it. For the Switch.
You don't got one up there, Steve?
Right here.
Y'all always say
not
this.
mine, though.
You know damn well that stock does not belong to Steve. we ask him this every
Whose
time.
dock is that?
Josh.
Is that mine?
You asked him.
Is
this yours?
Every single time he says I don't have a Switch, I say you have a dock right here.
What are we drinking anyway? Fireball? Okay.
Cheers.
Just a little spicy. That's
It
about
tastes
it.
like Big Red.
I like Big
That was
Red.
delicious.
Tastes like if you had like a whole bunch of Big Red all at once.
Yeah, you put like the whole pack in your mouth. If you can even find Big Red anymore.
At every checkout.
Really?
Yeah, it has to be. That's a staple gum.
What about
When you ain't
Juicy
got
Fruit?
shit else to put out on the shelf, you
Yeah,
gotta
right
put some
next to
gum
the
out.
Big Red.
I think I have some upstairs.
What about Spearmint?
Right
Right
next.
next to the Juicy Fruit.
2 down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're all there.
Did you know?
Nobody else getting the gum game. Those
right
four:
below the
Spearmint,
Tic Tacs,
Double Mint, Big
above.
Red, Juicy Fruit.
Yeah.
What was that?
No other gums are getting in those spots.
It's below the Tic Tacs.
What was that other one?
Right
Was it
above the
Windfresh
icebreakers.
or Winterfresh?
Is it Winterfresh?
Is that spearmint or?
I think
No, that's the blue one.
Yeah, it's blue one, but
Josh's mic.
That's
under-
Josh's mic.
No, it's just fucking under his chin.
What?
There's no noise coming out under his chin.
That's not my fault. Tony's dongle's loose.
Yo, how
Why are
you
you
know?
touching the dongle like that?
his
dude?
dongle's all. Look at his mic.
Are you shaking it? You
His
shaking
mic's
it?
all up.
Yo, what up, Blurf? Y'all ever
Oh,
drink hard liquor?
liquor?
Every single
No,
pod, dude.
never.
Cheers.
Every pod.
What's Fireball?
Hard liquor.
That's easy liquor.
It's easy.
That's
to-
easy
it is
drinking
actually.
right there.
We got some hard shit up on the shelf.
It's 66
Can I
proof.
Can I see
He
that?
said,
Let me
"Don't
see
say
that. Let me see
dongle."
What else do you call it?
This is it. This is what we got right here. A little bit of this blood right here.
Special
Yeah.
edition. Got the
This is
extra plastic label.
Dang,
on it.
hey,
This is
dang.
the-
Did you hear that Fireball is actually getting sued?
what they do.
Why?
Because like I guess they have like another version of Fireball, and it's like a malt beverage, and the like logos are identical.
It would
So
take it
people
straight
are
up,
saying that
Blurf.
it's misleading because
Well,
it's like half the alcohol in it.
they sound like they got some hard times coming. So, or easy times, I guess. Let's not hold that up again until they shoot us some money. But
Does it look like that? Because it's a collector's edition.
he said Super Fireball. Yeah, it's collector's edition. We just take it to the head and keep it pushing, dude.
You said y'all don't ever chase nothing.
It's because we take it straight. Shit.
We've done it enough times.
Yeah, man. We got stories for days, but first and foremost, dude, just because you switch seats don't mean I'm not going to start with your ass, dude. Josh, how was your week?
It was great.
Why you got the thing, dude? You see me over here tearing my hand up.
yeah, why you trying to open this?
I was about to twist it too, dude.
He said tearing my hand up. I'm over here tearing my hand up. I need one of those, actually. How was your week, man? That's it? Just all right? Nothing interesting happened all week. What happened Monday?
Monday. I sat in bed and didn't move.
That sounds fire. Tuesday.
Same thing.
Getting a little weird now. Wednesday.
Play some Fire Emblem. I'll play some Epic 7.
Okay. Fire
What else
Emblem.
did I play?
We played a couple games of Unite.
Play some Unite.
How old was I? 17.
Yeah,
Yep,
17.
Guess what? We all knew each other then, too.
We're all at the same
Well, I guess actually, I
party.
think it was earlier than 17.
It
My
might
first
It
drink.
might have been a little bit earlier.
Oh, Steve was out there getting hammered.
When was it? Well, how
I
old
think I
were
was
we
probably
when
13 or something like that when I had my first drink.
When Pete was whipping your fucking Netflix discs around? How old were you then?
I think that was our last year of.
You were
yeah.
18 then?
Yeah, we had been
You were
drinking.
18?
I was 17 still.
Well, that was like the.
No, you were still shitting in diapers.
That was
Actually,
like the summer of graduation, right? I think. Or...
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I was 18. No, I was 17. I didn't turn
I was
18
pretty
till
sure
college.
you were shitting in diapers, dude.
Was the Netflix
No,
thing
you're
when
not
we-
sure.
Was the Netflix thing when we opened up all those packs of cards and we're chucking them too?
Yeah, that was the same night.
Man, we found 10 packs of cards and that shit was everywhere.
And
Steve's house-
Steve was chucking them shits from the top of the stairs, dude. all,
drunk.
all he does is laugh.
That's what he was doing when he was at top of the stairs chucking them too.
Yeah. I was like, yo, man.
You get hit with an unopened deck of cards, dude. It hurts.
Yeah, all 52 of them shits.
Plus the jokers.
Yeah, plus the jokers. All right, man. So, Steve, what'd you do, man?
You doing ice fishing?
No, pretty uneventful week pretty much. But I did have some Jack Daniel's like cake.
Whoa.
That's pretty good. There was like a chocolate one and a pecan one.
The caramel?
Chocolate
Chocolate?
and pecan.
Oh,
Is it caramel or caramel?
Shit.
Caramel.
What did I say?
Depends where you're from, pretty much, right?
Caramel? You only say caramel when you're trying to get them draws.
Well, like if you're from the Midwest, it's caramel, right? If you're from like Cali or
Is
West
that-
Coast,
Say
it's-
caramel?
I have
dude?
questions.
I just check out.
I have
I'm
questions.
playing.
Before or after the windmill slam?
Talking to me is caramel.
He just looked and said,
Y'all graduated together. I think I went to Applebee's after graduation.
I mean, we graduated in the same day together. We was in the same grade.
I don't even think we
see you
hung.
tomorrow.
I don't even think we hung out after
I don't
graduation.
think we hung out after. I think I went somewhere with my family
Yeah,
for dinner
for
and
sure I
stuff.
went.
Yeah.
Somewhere in North Carolina.
I went to
I don't
Applebee's
remember.
and had
Yeah.
some whack ass ribs, dude.
Yeah.
Told him up though.
What we did back then,
I don't remember what I did.
yeah. You said caramel for the hoes. Yeah,
You
man.
can't say hoes.
You can't say hoes.
You can.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
He said, wait, what? We can say it again?
It's not.
Enough time passed.
It's not
Yeah.
meant in a derogatory way.
So.
Go
so.
home and say some.
Whoa. Josh will come in
It's
next week like this.
simply a classification.
Josh is gonna hop on Xbox when he gets home.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do it. You can get in trouble. All right, man.
You know, calling someone a hoe if they're a hoe compared to calling someone a bitch asshole.
What do I know? I don't know. You're educating me right now.
What's the difference? I want to know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, can you give me a situation where someone is a hoe and when someone is a bitch asshole?
Well, a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what those are. You know what they do.
Okay.
Enlighten Josh. Yes.
Yeah, you ready, son?
Yeah, I'm
You can have your woman. The hoes are.
There you go. Easy classification. You can have your woman, but the hose is for everybody.
like, if you have a woman, can you have a hoe too?
That's a crazy question.
You can. It depends
You might get in
because
trouble,
it's
though.
all a classification.
It's all a classification. What is that? What?
If you're moving into a different class,
Okay.
it depends.
What? Wait. So what
Wait, so
dictates?
what's a bitch asshole?
Oh
A
God.
bitch asshole?
Yeah.
That's something you don't want, man.
That's something you don't want.
That's something you don't want.
Just morals and integrity, just none, right? Okay.
It's
How
a.
pissed would I be if you laid an egg? I'm like, well, I'm in the money now. Eggs are expensive.
Steve's eating his own eggs. That's crazy.
Be like, hey, you want to buy some eggs?
Where they come from?
You order
Where'd it
slinging
come-
eggs, dude?
Yeah.
You got
Where'd it come
chickens
from?
in the back, you fucking
Oh,
wharfing
man.
them out like a shotgun?
He said wharfing them. Wharf.
Well, you never heard of that term?
Mark,
Yes,
you
I
want
have.
to buy some eggs? Some chickens? Get some eggs?
You know?
I'll sell you a chicken
Would you eat
for
Steve's?
$45, dude.
Would you eat Steve's
Whole
children?
chicken.
Would you eat my leg?
Yo, that is an insane question.
Like we can
If I laid an egg, would you
fight.
You gonna eat Steve's kiss?
What?
He's It's not a regular like Steve egg. It's like an egg laying Steve egg.
Would you eat Steve's kids, punk?
This
But
is
it's not kids. It's
No, you're not.
it's an egg.
I've seen you eat some chicken.
It's just an egg.
Actually,
It's like a chicken egg, but
Nah,
it's for me.
it's not like a chicken egg. That's not like.
That's a crazy question, dude.
Yeah. I would punch him in the forehead. Honestly, asking me that.
You would have him looking like that dude off that that dude that got slapped and his whole fucking head swole up.
Yo,
Dude.
that was crazy.
Oh, so I only one time, I guess. You saying?
Oh, well, then you can make some money.
No one would ever know then. If it only.
I'm like, oh shit.
If it happened once, do you like sit on it and try and see if it hatches?
I'd probably just throw it away.
Your instincts would kick in, Steve.
Yeah. He said, but this is I created this.
Yeah.
Would you tell anybody?
It's literally a chicken egg.
Well, no, it came out of your.
Well, that's what he said. It's literally a chicken egg.
Oh, okay. So it's not like some kind of human, like mutated egg kind of thing.
Is it like Steve thought he had to take a shit and he checked and there was an egg?
So the egg comes out whole,
And
like,
he was like, shit, how did that get in there? What did I do yesterday?
and it comes out whole.
Oh wait, so wait, hold on. What's going on? You shit out an egg?
Yeah.
That's what the whole conversation is about.
And it
Oh.
comes out whole, like.
Yeah.
I laid a chicken egg. What would I do?
Oh,
What color would it be?
you motherfucker! I ain't eating one of your chicken eggs, dude.
Yeah. Hell no.
That's crazy as hell.
Hell no.
What color would it be?
Probably white. Maybe orange.
Yellow?
I can see you laying the orange egg, dude.
An orange one?
Yeah. I can see your ass laying a
is it
black ass
speckled?
egg.
Is it speckled?
You might have a couple
Got some
dots.
freckles on it?
Too much corn.
Too much.
So how's your week? We gotta stop this. We gotta cut this off.
My week was-
Big ass egg, man. So you've been there going through it then.
How come the egg didn't crack though? Like, was it an easy time or?
It just popped out.
You got a lot of fiber.
Fiber in your diet. You take extra fiber?
No, but like it would have cracked though. It would have cracked under the pressure. It had to crack. It had to have cracked.
Alright, I don't
It's a real.
I don't want to talk about Steve's sphincter anymore, dude. Like, I really don't.
It's a real strong. It's got a real strong shit.
He said, "I don't."
It's actually thick.
I really don't want to talk about it
Yeah,
anymore.
no, that's not. Yeah,
My week was good
yeah.
until we had this conversation.
Yeah, no, for real. This is insane.
Not as bad as those Discord conversations.
Oh, about windmilling?
We have good Discord conversations.
You want to share them?
Not on here, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Let's start a Patreon.
Yeah, I would have to.
Patreon. You get to listen to it on the Discord, but you can't say shit.
Yeah, that's the real pod right there. You know, we learn how to have those conversations. We in there, boy. Yo, those Discord conversations are wild. So you ain't
How
doing it?
late it is.
I didn't really do anything this week.
Okay.
Built a shelf.
Man, that shelf was a bitch, though.
Is it a bitch asshole?
That is as close to being a bitch asshole as you can get without being a
The
bitch
shelf?
asshole.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it was. She ordered that shit. She's like, "Hey, can you put this together?" I'm like, "For sure." That was gonna be easy, standard thing.
Yeah.
The instructions, whoever made those, were also as high as me, because because that shit was not working.
He's like, wait.
I was like, okay, so this side has like a little slit in it, so that's got to be on the back side. And then the next picture, it flipped to the other side. And I'm like, well, how is it on that side on this one? Now it's on this side. So I took it apart, did it again, and then it switched back on the next page.
Oh.
So I took this thing apart like 4 times, dude.
He was like, wait.
Did you get your reward?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. We windmilling.
I mean, you have to at that point. If I had to do all this shit for this damn shelf,
Oh yeah, I got in there, dude.
yeah, you have to. Yeah. I didn't really do anything except work. New gig is pretty straight, you know, just still the honeymoon phase, right? So everybody's
You're gonna hate it.
All right, though. Okay.
Give it time.
All right.
Give it time.
Everybody hate their job after a minute.
Yeah.
I used to subscribe to that, but I feel like when you really take your time, though, to figure out what you actually want
This is what you want.
in a job, maybe.
Do you hate it?
No, not yet.
Give it time. You will.
Okay, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I picked up Fire Emblem Engage as well. Put in some hours, dude. It's a game, but we won't get into it later.
It's a game.
Yeah, I don't want
It's
to.
not a movie, so it's a game.
Well, it could be a movie too, but yeah, man.
It's all voice acted.
It is
English?
Yes.
Hey, that's all I'm asking for.
Look at
Just
that.
don't be a fucking piece of shit.
It's hard to find though. I
All
went to
of it,
like 3
even-
places on Saturday.
Like, you know how some games will have like the voice, like when the boxes come up
Mhm.
and it's not voice acted, but the actual thing is, it's all voice acted. Even
That's-
little
The box comes up,
That's
words come up, and it's voice acted.
Yeah.
So-
I'm not asking for a lot. That's
so
it.
Is it could it be a TV show instead of a movie? Since it's
I could see Fire Emblem being a show.
No, 'cause I put in a lot of time
sure,
so far
yeah.
and I haven't made it anywhere.
I'm surprised in that.
What did you say?
I said it can't be a TV show because I put a lot of time into it, so it's more movie length.
I feel like, honestly, if I'm being honest, we've seen this movie before. It's a shield and sword,
Yeah, it's fine.
take over the kingdom. Have you ever seen Willow? I mean, that's what it is. It's a great movie, actually.
The remake or the old one?
I haven't seen the show, but I love the old one. I used to go to sleep I had a little cassette tape, and I would just play the audio from that movie, and I would just go to bed when I was like 7 or 8.
You were so shitting in diapers, dude.
But
Mark's like, I'm still shitting in diapers.
nah, I mean, no. I had a lot of things go right in my gaming shit. You know, my gacha games is treating me right this week, dude. But I don't want to get too deep into games. My guy Tony's not here, so I can share my Genshin stuff.
You don't even play.
I was playing today.
Oh, we gonna get into. All right, so last thing of the pod, we gonna talk about gacha because I'm a gacha. Get you.
You didn't even
Oh,
play.
yeah, today.
You didn't play.
Did you play? I saw you made something at 8 in the morning. Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna check right now. I don't even believe that shit.
Uh-huh.
wow.
Sword. Or some boots. I don't remember.
Anyways, you
Boots
don't
and
remember? He
swords
doesn't even
and
know.
boots
He
and
just
swords.
opened boots and cats.
Well, I was having a hard time because I didn't know how to awaken people.
You don't be answering your text messages either.
You don't answer your text messages.
Yeah.
For somebody who just sit in the bed not really doing much,
You don't be answering.
you don't answer your shit, dude.
You ain't answering.
Anyways, before we get into games, though, I want to talk about some shows, dude.
Like early in the fucking morning. You know?
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
What time?
What time I text you?
Probably like.
After you text
9
me?
o'clock.
After you text me? So that's fair
What time
game,
did I
bitch.
text you?
What the hell? It doesn't matter.
Wait,
Because you text me
You text
first.
him first, and then he texts you back. You said, "Man, it's
First of
early."
all, first could have been the night before, and he could have
Oh.
answered me, you know, the next morning.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-huh.
So we don't need a time frame for this.
I'll check right now. I'll check right now.
Anyways, I didn't really watch much, but
You text me at 12 and I text you back 2
I
minutes
did watch.
It was afternoon.
I watched that '90s show.
Okay.
I did too. Oh,
I did
actually,
too.
so did he, because we had a watch party.
Oh, you did? Where's the
I was
invite?
debating on if I wanted to watch.
I
it.
debated on it too, but my wife kind of forced me to, so I was like,
We
okay.
didn't watch the whole season, though. We only watched
No.
the pilot.
I think I watched like 4 episodes so far.
Yeah, we only
I
watched
think I watched 3.
What? Where was the watch party?
Where were you yesterday?
I was
Sleeping.
trying to get up on the leaderboard yesterday, actually.
All right, well, I'll tell you where
So
the
you
watch party
missed-
was. It
you
was
missed
in
this-
Discord.
You missed this bus. I don't know how I feel about it.
I know how I feel about it.
So we all saw the pilot episode. You didn't watch it at all?
No,
You don't want to spoil
Spoilers.
it?
I don't care. Go
Too
ahead.
bad.
Oh, okay. You said too bad. The pilot episode was good
I
just
feel like
because
it's like a sitcom type thing. So I
It
don't
is.
really
Well,
watch
how,
it.
how,
Well, the original
how did you
one.
feel about that 70s show?
Mhm.
Were you a fan of that? Just to start off.
It was okay. I didn't watch it all, so I just watched a few episodes here and there.
You don't like sitcoms?
What would you rate that?
I feel like I
I don't
haven't
know.
seen every single episode of that 70s show.
I think I have
Like,
too.
there's no way, because it was on all the time.
Even when it was like one of those shows that came on during the day. Like you should
Like
be in
5
school, but
o'clock.
like if you were sick,
It came out at 5 o'clock.
it came on like at noon too
Yeah.
on some channels. Like it was just one of those shows that they could like play when there's nothing to fill that time slot, like The Office. You know, like
I feel
But-
like I just wasn't into like those shows yet back then.
damn, Steve, that was a great
Are you
show.
into them now?
That 70s show, I thought. it
That
was
70s show
Maybe,
was
probably.
great.
good. Yeah.
That 90s show though, the pilot episode was good because of the cameos. It was good to see these
Well, the
people
whole
again.
season is cameos.
Well, I mean, like the first time seeing them back
Yeah.
there, the pilot episode.
A lot of cameos. Won't say all the cameos.
Not
No,
all.
I'm saying the whole season.
Because my boy Danny, he's in some trouble, dude.
Yo, and I was telling my wife, I'm like, yo, it's cool, but I just wish I could have seen everybody. But I understand
They didn't even
if that's
mention
true.
it. They didn't even
That's
give
nasty.
him-
Nope,
they
no
didn't even
glory.
give
You
him-
can't, dude.
I was like, oh, is that his daughter? Because she had the frizzy hair and wasn't Hyde dating like, oh, should I mention his name? I don't know. He was dating the black chick, right? At one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, this must be his house and this is his daughter, right? But then the white kid busts in and like, so it's a son daughter, but the older son, I think he's older, right? He's white, the daughter's black, and I think you only see the mom. Oops.
Dad's out of the picture.
I don't know if you guys.
Well. Did she say did they say they shared the same dad or the same mom?
Oh.
Because if
They only share
the
one. I think they
same-
only said they share one parent. But I mean, we see the mom though, so I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that they share the mom though. I don't know. That's still a mystery.
It's interesting because
Yeah.
I mean it's a
Well,
real thing that happens
that's
pretty
how you can tell,
commonly.
because if they share the same mom, it wouldn't be possible, correct?
You said it wouldn't be possible.
No,
Why not?
because if he was dating a black girl, and they shared the same mom, then he would be black.
No, the mom. So we know if they share the same mom, then we saw the mom already. She's white, so then she could either be with a black dude and a white dude.
Right. No, I'm saying like because I haven't seen everything, so I don't know if I haven't seen her.
Which one do you think he was with first?
The son's older, so probably the white dude.
He was older?
I think so.
Yeah.
The son is older. I think the son is older.
Yeah, so she switched.
I agree with Gum. I don't like the cast, the kids.
Why? You got all the same roles. You have Adana, you have
But they're a lot younger and not very relatable for the people who watch that 70s show.
but they're the same. They play the same roles. The jokes are different, but they you have your foreign guy, you have your Hyde, which is like the black girl who's like edgy and like really kind of like a badass. Probably should have been whooped a couple times when they were growing up, you know. You have your Eric and your Donna, clearly the Hey girl. Okay, sure. You have your Kelso, the fucking chubby ass fucking white dude. All the people are there. All
Except Kelso,
wow.
Isn't Kelso more of the Hey Girl guy?
no. He's like Eric, but he's like a smoother Eric.
And he's not Eric, dude.
No, I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying. Yeah, they are the
She
roles.
is the Eric. Maybe he's the Donna.
Oh,
Maybe. It doesn't matter. They're going to be together in the show. You could already tell that.
oh man, there's a lot of corn going on in that show. I'll tell you that right now. Corny. He can't be Donna, so he has to be a smoother Eric. But she can't be Donna because she's corny too. I don't know.
Her name is Leia.
Yeah, Eric's a cornball. Yo, he named his kid Leia.
Like
He loved Star Wars
the
though.
first episode. I was cracking up because like Red and Kitty like really like
Yo.
hate the show.
That's my favorite part of the show. Red is still red.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's a
here?
softer red, though.
He's a little soft. I think he just likes the
little bit.
daughter more than
A
Eric.
little bit, but he's kind of
Well, he's
like
a grandpa now.
Yeah, he's a grandpa now
like
too.
cause like if you're a grandpa, you gotta be like nice to your grandchildren. You know,
Is that
normally like that's
why?
Because you want to see him.
Yeah,
You gotta keep him
Why?
coming back. Most
you're
because
old.
you're probably getting old and you
Yeah.
face death a couple times at this point, and you want to experience young life before you get out of
But
here.
I think he's sitting back and I think he's kind of sitting back and enjoying the show. Right
Yeah.
Because he's like, because what he say?
But he still has red moments though.
Yeah,
He's got some red moments though.
But what he say? He said karma's a bitch or something like that.
yeah.
But I was cracking up when Eric called her. He said, "What do you say, Leia Tatooine Foreman?" He
Yeah.
was like,
Donna was like, we never agreed on that.
Her middle name's Anna. And
Yeah.
he was like, we
He's-
never agreed on that.
It's corny. It's got some corny parts, dude. But some of it is funny. Like I said, the part I enjoy the most is probably the red Foreman parts. Kitty be saying some craziness nowadays. She nasty. Boy, she nasty. I wonder if are they doing that? Because I'm not gonna lie, they kind of hint at like the young kid saying like weird shit to the older adult, like the older female. Like, was that like a thing in the 90s? Is that why they keep doing that? Are they trying to highlight something? Women back in the 90s like younger guys. Do they still like younger guys? I don't know.
Maybe she's playing the cougar. Dude.
For me, it was really weird that I mean, I guess it's a little spoiler from the first episode, but like she like walks in and she's like, yeah, is that beer? Like, yeah, like that wouldn't happen, dude.
Well, because I think we were talking about that, like she came in with a beer, and it was like kind of like, who cares? But I was like trying to think back to the '90s, and I'm like,
I don't know.
People probably didn't care as much as they do now.
Probably
People are a
not.
lot softer now, dude.
See, that's a bitch ass hoe.
Yeah, wait, kitty? Ah, nah. Nah, man. Not kitty, no.
I don't know, like so the old cast.
You like cat?
Yeah, dude.
I just wish that the kids were like more of a secondary.
Yeah, they shouldn't be the primary.
They shouldn't.
I wanted more of the other, or I mean, they could be the primary, but I wanted more of the old cast to be involved. Like they're involved every now and then, and some of it's funny, huh?
Where do you think Fez is?
Where?
He's in the second episode, isn't
he? Is he?
Was that second? No, I think it's the third.
Oh, I thought it was the second
I
one.
fell asleep.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was the second one.
Oh, yeah, he's
right?
Yeah, well, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, Fez is funny.
No, where's Hyde? He's in jail, both in the show and in real life.
Yo, did they say that?
No, they didn't mention him at all.
Yeah, they didn't mention him at all.
Mention.
Yeah. So that's your brain doing that. Yo, I don't know. I was really hoping that was his daughter, but like until my wife explained to me the allegations and everything that was going on.
You know about it?
No, I didn't know about that.
I knew about that.
I was like, I'm sitting here watching. I'm like, where's Hyde?
The only reason I knew all of that is because him and Ashton Kutcher were on that farm.
Or the ranch.
The ranch, yeah.
They were
And
brothers on that.
They were brothers, and I watched all the seasons of that one.
Oh yeah.
And then the allegations happened like around the last season or whatever. So then he got like booted off everything.
Yeah.
My wife is telling me some nasty stuff. If that stuff is true, that's terrible. But damn,
He had like 3 rape or whatever. From
yeah, and they were young.
Anonymous.
It's weird.
Didn't they say anonymous people or something?
My wife
Like,
said,
not in the public
well,
or
but you know the
whatever.
ages though. They released the ages, right?
I have no idea.
No, she told me the ages. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
How old was he?
I don't know. Upwards of. They were teenagers. So.
Okay.
Still, he's old.
Till 13.
So, but yeah, other than that, man, I didn't really. I'll keep watching it, obviously, because I respect that '70s show so much. But yeah, it's a mid. It's mid.
I could see it being a show like the first episode. You're gonna be like, oh, that's cool. We got some, got some reminiscing going on here, and I could see the show being kind of ass.
I think that's why they spread the cameos out through the season.
Because
otherwise, if those cameos weren't in there, then the show would definitely be ass.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be more successful than that 80s show, which
Ooh,
Did that even make it through a full season?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, that you had that 80s show which was running alongside like successful shows like Third Rock from the Sun or whatever. Like there was like a lot better shows that were doing a lot better things at the time.
Yeah.
And that was just like a huge miss.
That was a huge miss. Huh?
Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah, it's okay. But that 80s show was terrible.
I didn't even think they finished the first season. I think they got canceled before that.
But in today's streaming world, it's easier for them to put out content anyway. So I'm gonna keep watching that '90s show. But it's mid. That's it.
Should it only be one season? Just a nice little
Depends on how this ends.
throwback.
I'm not. I would agree with that take. I'm not fond of the children being the focal point. It's kind of. But I mean, because the show doesn't. I mean, I get you want to progress the show, but it doesn't age well with the people that are watching that. Like, we don't care about them damn kids.
No, if it's a Passion Torch show, it's not gonna last.
No, yeah. They're not funny.
No.
Those kids aren't funny at all.
They're not.
That doesn't usually work to pass them the torch.
Don't do that.
You'd have to like.
If they had a more famous younger cast, do you think it would have been better?
Yeah.
No, I think if they had a more famous cast.
Like
They're fucking nobodies.
Like they have a lot of like famous, younger people that are recognizable in a lot of movies and shows. Like if they had a more famous cast that actually like were good at acting, do you think it would be better than such a bunch of like random nobodies?
If you had, you could either do it that way, or you could have them, like more focused on like school and growing up, and have someone like kind of like a teacher that's like. Kind of supporting the show, like a Feeney,
yeah,
but make it like Idris Elba and have him be like kind of edgy.
No,
Idris Elba.
He said Idris Elba be the teacher, the edgy teacher.
They were never in school.
No, this is how you make a successful show. What you need is the focal point to be on the old cast, since this is why we're watching the show anyway.
I want to see what they're going through.
Yeah, so they could have made a show predicated on the adults and what it's like to go through as parents, and these fucking shithead kids can just be in every other episode. Oh, yeah, Dad, I'm here from school. Oh, eat a cheese sandwich, get my face.
Housing is too expensive.
Eat a cheese sandwich.
Listen, housing is too expensive.
Yeah.
Donna and Eric had to move back in with Red.
Oh, that's a fire show.
They're going through it.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're still going to get together and smoke weed in the basement and talk about their
That part never leaves. These kids ain't funny, though.
But they all got kids now. And
I don't think kids are funny in general.
No, it's pissed me off. But nah, I
That would
don't.
have been actually a really good way to go about it.
Yeah, why did they do? Why is the focal point the kids? These kids are not funny, man. But I'm gonna watch because I want to see how many times Donna and Eric got to come back to the house over some shit, right? I mean, that's funny. And then Fez, like they gave us like they're dangling the carrot, like right, like
They didn't end up together at the end of that 70s show, did they?
Who?
Eric and
No, I think it left it open, but then, I mean, now clearly they did.
So why don't we just talk about that?
Yeah, like what happened? Well, you can't because it was like that would be the 80s.
And didn't Faz and what's her name end up with each other at the end of the?
Yeah,
I think he says it in the
he does.
in the scene.
I forgot about that until he said it.
Yeah.
He said there's only one woman I ever loved and she broke my heart or something like that. And he said Jackie, and I was like, no, not the same Jackie. They dated? I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
and they,
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, she's with Kelso. They have a kid. He said he's got my looks in her brain. I was like, was Jackie smart?
A lot of people were saying that they want to know what happened to the girl the baby he had with the other girl.
I didn't think she had a baby.
I'm pretty
With
sure
Lori?
he did.
That's what my wife said too. Eric's sister?
No.
Oh.
Where is she at?
Oh,
No,
the other chick. Yeah,
brown-haired
yeah.
girl,
Yeah, the brown
remember
haired girl.
She had the baby
Oh, yeah. Where's this other kid?
because they had the dates online, but it was like she would have been 16, and so like
Yeah.
the timelines are a little weird because he's probably like 16 too. So like
Oh, man.
like he would have had that baby, and then like 18 months later he would have had a.
So that
How-
kid's
how
grown
old
up.
is
That
it?
kid's grown. Man.
how old are the kids supposed to be in the show?
They gotta
He
be
did like 16,
17, yeah.
So Kelso's kid is like 25 or something?
No. She would have been 16.
I was just wondering, like, 'cause,
The
like,
girl, the baby with the other girl would have been 16 at the time.
because this is like the '90s show. It's like, isn't like the timeline kind of messed up with that? Because didn't the show like kind of end in the '80s or like towards the end of the '80s, or was that all
Wait a
just like 1
minute.
year?
Yeah, well, hold on, dude. This is about to be fucked up. So it's 1995. That 70s show ended in 77?
It is 79.
79.
Mm-hmm. So she would have been 15 or 16.
But I mean, the kids that are in there right now, those are like they would have been having to pop them out like right away to make them
Right.
the age.
Oh, yeah.
So like if
Correct. It
you
would have
know-
been literally like a year after the show ended.
Yeah, and then
All
Donna
these
and
kids had
Eric.
to have been born.
Yeah. Come on, man.
They got the fucking dude.
All right, it's only 10 episodes, so I just got to enjoy this for a few more episodes. I don't like it now that we're just... I didn't want to dive this deep into it. Damn it.
Dissect that shit.
I
dude.
knew if we dissect, I was like, all right, just take this at surface level, Mark. It's that 70s show, but revamped. Just accept it for what it is and enjoy it, dude. Now I got to come to the pod and dissect it. Now I'm like, yo, I got to go home and be like, yo, this show is trash.
There you go. You're welcome.
we talked about it and this show's trash.
This show is terrible. I'm not doing
It's
this
like
again.
top thing on Netflix right now too.
It's only 10 episodes. Wife was like, oh, it's only 10 episodes? Oh, man. I was
No.
like,
Are they like
10 episodes
are
are
they like
probably
half
worse,
hours?
but I don't think it
episodes or-
needs any more than that.
huh?
How long are they?
Like 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Are they
25
30?
minutes.
Yeah, they're not like too long.
I thought it was like 40 minutes, like
Are they
48.
Could be. It wasn't that long.
It didn't feel that long.
No.
I knocked out a
Felt
couple
like
episodes.
felt like
real
it was that long to me watching these shows.
quick. Yeah, you guys fell asleep. That's all I had, though. Did you watch anything, though? Joshua?
What did I watch? I watched something. Oh,
Aside from the hub.
Jeff was. You remember Jeff came in?
You've been watching
saying
Trigun, dude.
You said
Oh, yeah.
you watched Vikings Valhalla.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I started watching it because I actually watched the previous Vikings.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
all like 22, 24 episodes.
And
24
yeah,
Yeah.
so I started watching Valhalla. It's actually pretty good.
Vikings? Valhalla.
You've been watching Trigun too, haven't you?
You like anime?
I have been watching anime, but not Trigun.
Oh, you didn't like it?
New one.
Oh, what?
No, you're watching the old one, dude.
I have been watching the old one.
What'd you think?
So I think
Oh!
the reason why Trigun is so popular is literally because of the English voice acting is so far out there compared to probably what it was meant to be.
What do you mean? It was good.
Bro.
It's bad?
No, I'm saying the voice acting is so out there, it's funny,
Okay.
but I don't think
It's a good anime.
necessarily like that's how it should have been translated.
What do you mean? You see his faces? The faces he was making? The voice fit perfectly.
I didn't know because this
he
guy
was like, ah, later.
does he laugh like that in the Japanese version? No.
No, he doesn't laugh at all.
Exactly.
He was
like,
crying like a little bitch. Like he was almost crying like a bitch ass hoe.
and every time
Yo, relax.
every time he
Relax.
comes into a scene and says hello.
Yeah. What is he supposed to say? When the guy is doing this and he's like, all right, read whatever you feel. And the guy is, he's looking at the screen and he's like, what do you say? Hello.
Hello.
Or he's like, what up, though? What do you want me to say? Salutation.
I mean, he could have like done it like so many different ways, but he decided to do it the goofiest way for everything possible.
It worked.
I know. I'm saying that's why I think the show is so popular is because the voice actors carried it in the English.
I feel like that's not true because then if that's true, it would only be a hit in English. But it's a hit in Japan and
Because they watched the English one and they're like, damn, it's way better.
Yeah, shut up. They liked it so much that they remade it. They knew that one was like a popular one, so they had to remake it.
I mean, all anime in Japan is popular, right?
There's some trash anime out there.
Yeah, but it's all popular in Japan. I don't know. I think the voice acting carried that in America. 100%.
Crazy take, hot take, but whatever.
Because I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much watching it.
You're not even done.
Ooh.
Listen, so far.
You're watching. You're in the honeymoon phase. He doesn't even know who the Gung Ho Guns are yet.
It gets better, dude.
He hasn't even seen Legato.
Wait, have you seen it subbed or you've never seen it at all?
I've never seen it at all.
Oh, just keep watching it, man. It gets good. It's got a story to it. You just sitting here. You've only seen 4 episodes. You're like, yeah, it's the voice acting. That's what makes it work.
Well, no, I'm not saying like that.
You said that?
Like, I'm not saying that I don't like the show or that it's dumb.
Right.
I'm saying that it's probably more enjoyable to watch
In English?
than it is Japanese.
It always is, man.
It
always is.
You got the guy who doesn't watch anime co-signing. That doesn't mean anything.
It does though.
Means everything.
Your native language is English. It should be more enjoyable for you to watch in English.
That's not true at all. I watch most of my anime in Japanese.
All right. Well, without the subtitles, you'd be screwed.
Okay.
Nah, no Japanese. No, dude. How many anime have I seen?
What you say?
What kind of point is that? without the subtitles, you'd be screwed. Yeah, I mean, we need them. Yeah, I mean,
That's
you're right.
the point.
I
You got
watch
it.
my regular English shows with subtitles.
Yeah, that was kind of weird too. I was like, it was kind of ruining that 90s show because I could see what the joke was coming before it was delivered. I'm like, this dude's watching with subtitles on English.
Yeah.
That's not necessary.
Sometimes
You
when
have
the
to.
kids go to bed, dude,
You
you
have
gotta
to.
watch it down because the volume's too low.
Yeah, you have to.
You tell them kids to be quiet.
See,
That's
this is
what
what
you
Eric and Don should be talking about, dude. On this.
There's some shit. There's some tips and tricks. Normally, I'm with you. I would have never thought of using subtitles because what's the point? I can just turn my TV up if I can't hear shit, right? But when kids go to sleep, dude, I'm not trying to wake them up.
The impact though, there is an impact on it.
I just don't read it. If I'm good, if it's just quiet and I can hear it, I'm good. And it's not like my shit's on low.
Yeah, sometimes
Like-
you glance down because you're like, what?
You just glance down because sometimes it says some interesting shit. Like it'll say like, I don't know. Sometimes it'll like,
Or you'll miss something, but it'll have the name of the person
yeah,
on there, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
dang, because I didn't get that little Easter egg because I didn't know who that was, but
Yeah.
you know, the subtitles say it.
there's benefits to it, but we don't gotta get into it right now. But
I just think
I'm on both sides. I get it.
yeah,
I think
I
you
don't
miss.
watch with it.
I think you miss a lot though. Like if especially like if you were to like say like the first season of My Hero, where you got the little pop off guy and he's like yelling and he's throwing his like his little hair balls and he's like, "You can eat my sticky balls," like that shit probably doesn't land subbed. Not nearly as funny in just English dub. I think you miss out on like a lot of stuff like that.
That's not true.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's
Hard.
hard.
And processing it and watching it. I don't know. It's all.
Put it to the test.
I mean, I understand what you're saying though, but I guess.
Would you have laughed at that?
Yeah.
Reading, you can eat my sticky balls.
You still get the surprise factor, like, because part of the surprise factor is, oh shit, he said that. So like you read it and you're like, wait, what? And then you look at the pictures like, oh shit, he's throwing the balls off his head into the water. It's crazy. You know, like you can put it. I mean, and you know, the human brain is a wonderful thing. You can like read it real quick and then like see it. So like you might be right. Like that split millisecond of surprise factor, you don't get because we're busy reading it. But it doesn't take that long to read, and I still like, depending on the person, you can still enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, because like with like listening to that, you get the tone, you get the inflection, you get all that, the delivery. You just can't.
Are you one of those people that can only think in like pictures and?
No, I can listen and think in any kind of way.
No. Like have you ever heard like
yeah, it's a brain thing.
There's like internal conversation.
It's how you process information.
Information, and there's like a lot of people out there that can't have an internal conversation or can't like speak to them.
Because I was gonna go into it. I was gonna dive into that, but I didn't want to explain it that thoroughly because it's not really necessary. It's anime. We weren't even supposed to be talking about this, but. Well, yeah. So it depends on how you process information. So like that, to me, that millisecond of surprise factor that you're talking about, as I'm reading, my brain can fill in that information. So like I still get it, or to me, I still get it. It might not be the same as you, but like I'm reading it and it's like, oh, suck my sticky balls, and like I could picture what would be happening, and then I look up and it's like, oh shit, and then I'm processing the picture now with the words.
Yeah, there's it's like really crazy how people process like reading and.
But if it is just as funny,
huh?
It's just as funny for you.
To me, it was funny. Yeah.
You saw both, sub and dub.
You read it. Because like your brain kind of separates. Like you read to understand, but you can still like have you ever like watched a show but didn't catch, or you had to watch a show in subtitles but didn't catch the last thing that was on the screen, but you still kind of understand the picture a little bit. It's just like that. It's just like that. You're like, oh shit, I didn't see what they said. What they say? But then like your person that you're watching it with not really helping you.
It's also
so you're just like, you got to piece it together, right? But you can kind of grasp the concept, right?
It's also different in anime because I will not watch subtitles on an English dubbed anime.
I guess that's the same thing. I like because when I don't listen or I don't have subtitles, I'm just like, if I don't catch everything when I'm hearing it, it's like I got most of it. I fill in the gaps or whatever.
Yeah, it's like when you turn away from the TV for a little bit, you can still hear the audio, but like you didn't catch what was literally on the screen right there. Then it changes scenes, but you can guess based on not even guess. Like you can your brain kind of fills in that information, like what happened in the last scene, because you know what was before it, and you know what's coming after it. So they must have been talking in a corridor or somewhere. So you could just piece it together.
The crazy thing is though is if you watch an English dubbed anime and have the subtitles in, the subtitles are translations from the Japanese script rather than the English script most of the time. So the subtitles do not match what the English dubbed say at all in most anime.
Yeah. See, now you get into the nerdy stuff. See, I didn't want to go this deep, dude. Anyways, Mark? Huh?
Why not?
I don't know. It's nerdy, yeah, but nobody.
So what? Yeah.
All right.
Just being Eric Foreman.
I used to like, that was my favorite character, one of my favorite characters on that 70s show, and now he was not. He was just a nerd. He's a nerdy dude. He named his kid Leia. Like, why would you do that? I was mad for Donna.
He's like, you ready for space camp?
Yo.
And he's like, what did Red say? He's like, you gonna wear this? And he's like, only if you paid the extra.
Which I did.
He said when he told him, he's like, you're gonna go to space camp, I'm gonna put my foot off in your ass. And he's like, Red was like, I've never been so proud. He's like, and then he's like, that one time you tried baseball or something or whatever. I was like, yo, that was funny. Red is still same old Red, man. What are you doing in my house? Oh, we didn't. I don't want to go back to it. We were already done, but we didn't talk about the new Fez. Ozzy. What do you guys think?
The Asian dude?
Yeah. What do you think about him?
No.
I already said I don't like any of the kids, so.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is
fair.
he gay?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just watch episode 4. Episode 3.
Maybe I only watched 2 episodes because I don't remember that.
He
But I
gets
could
into it.
kind of.
He has a whole episode about it.
That's kind of crazy. Marlon said he only watched 2, and he said it sounded like it took forever to get through the episodes. He's like, each episode were
He said, "Oh, they're 20 minutes."
It felt like an hour to me, dude.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, they're 20 minutes."
Because I'm not enjoying it nearly as much as
Yeah.
like that 70s show.
God, when is this gonna end?
Where's it gonna end?
Like it's just like a lot of it just seems kind of forced.
Telling you, something's
It
bad
does.
when you have to check your clock when you're watching something.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have like the moments where it's like, bro. Like no.
And
This
that
isn't
chick's
funny.
supposed to be Jackie, and
You're in the movie theater. You're like, how much longer on this movie?
yeah.
Damn.
But out of respect for that 70s show, you gotta see
I don't
where
owe
this
that
train
70s
is.
show anything.
Wow. Okay. Well,
All right, let's get your Fire
games.
Emblem
Yeah. Do you ready?
I'm ready. What
Fire
chapter are you
Emblem
on?
Engage, huh?
What chapter
I'm on chapter 7.
What are you playing it at?
Huh?
What are you engaging?
I'm on normal.
Normal?
Yeah.
Classic?
What are you engaging?
Ghosts. It's kind of
Spirits.
crazy. Spirits, yeah. So basically,
So it's supernatural.
No, that was actually a good show.
yeah, I knew you, when you said that shit, I was like, you know, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, dude.
So there's 12 hero spirits that
Mhm.
are imbued in rings, but they're not actually the spirits of the hero. They're more like a copy of themselves, and they make it a point to say that.
How many rings?
12. They make it a
How many
point.
were in Lord of the Rings?
I can't even put.
One ring to rule them all.
Oh,
No,
shit.
but there's a lot of other ones.
There was other
There's
ones.
12 rings. I only got 10 here.
Actually, there's a lot more.
Well, you
rings
gotta give them to
because
different
each
people.
ring.
What?
Each
I
ring-
can't have all of them.
Fuck no.
Can I? Are they toe rings or what?
You better not put none of them rings on your toes, dude.
How many does Tom Brady have? Does he have?
Yes,
He's almost there, dude. He's almost there.
He didn't get one this year.
There are minor rings, so there are a lot.
Oh yeah, I like so
There's
yeah.
a gotcha aspect.
Oh yeah, that is a
Can I get
gotcha.
other rings?
Basically, yeah,
If you want to make your guy strong.
yeah.
Sure.
The bond rings, because I mean, since you only have 12, and obviously you're gonna recruit more people to your cause on Fire Emblem, you always have more than 12 anyway. But because there's only 12 hero like emblem rings, you gotta give your other people something. So they created these bond rings that give you like
So
+2 strength
What
and +2
happens
speed.
is,
or
like
something.
you have your guy with the rings, and then he dies. Do the rings go away?
You gotta
No.
lift those off the bodies, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Kevin, you okay?
There's
Yeah.
actually
Kevin!
There's a
Yeah.
funny thing is
You got it.
He did.
If you have the online turned on, you
Pop
can
that
see
off.
where people died.
That is funny.
We can see where people died on the
Yeah.
map, and you can go and collect items that they dropped when they died.
Yeah,
And then,
I have a ton of vulneraries or whatever.
yeah, the little-
I was like, what? You died right here? First off, why was your guy way over here?
It's kind of interesting though because you're like, shit, someone died there, so I probably
Yeah.
don't want to go.
There's a glowy square, so it's a tactical RPG. So the square is a grid. So you're like, there's a glowy square over here. So there's some shit over here.
Somebody gets jumped.
Because there is some Fog of
right
War.
here.
There's some Fog of War episodes, and they make it a point
Are
to.
there like booby traps and stuff?
Yep. You walk into some bushes and you.
If
just,
you like that, you should play Elden Ring.
I don't like it.
Well, you got that in there
What
too.
Fog?
No, not fog. But
Oh.
I'm saying like when you're playing online, you can see.
Oh yeah.
You can see like the
That's
red
cool.
ghost like running around. It's like, all right, can I make this jump? There's like a red blood stain right here. I'm gonna click on it and see what happens. He fell. Okay, I'm not going that way.
Yo, that's
You
funny.
can click on and see what it.
That's
how he died.
sweet.
That's actually pretty
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
there's always ghosts like running around that game, and you
Mm-hmm.
can watch them like see them do stupid shit sometimes.
That's actually pretty cool.
And yeah, the ones where they fall.
Yeah, that's
off
pretty
the cliff
sweet.
Is pretty funny.
That's pretty
Yeah, you
cool.
can see like a whole bunch of them. It's like, all right, I see a lot of people try jumping right here. I'm not gonna be one of those. I'm gonna keep on my.
You have to be
souls.
online. You have to be online though.
Yeah, but you
That's
can see
pretty
like other
cool,
people like running around sometimes. Like sometimes I'll pop in and they'll be like, you see like a white ghost like swinging at something by you, and sometimes you'll see him die.
That's actually pretty sweet. Damn.
What are the other better games you haven't played, dude? Remember you said Skyrim was trash, and then your ass played it, and now you can't put it down.
I
Same
did put it
thing.
down. I'm playing Fire Emblem now.
Yeah.
Got him.
Not exactly, but that's okay. We'll let him perceived win.
What's the more hot take?
That's true. Huh?
What's the hot take?
I like this one because it implemented a system that wasn't that was introduced to me anyway on Fire Emblem Echoes. I think it's called. Trust you. You're the fat guy, right?
Echoes, yeah.
So I like that it has like the world map. I love the Fire Emblem games with the world map, dude. I love it.
I like that you can just tap the trigger and pop it up too. When you
Yeah.
maps or whatever.
Yeah, man. And then I was worried about, okay, so it has a world map, but does it have like the respawning like skirmishes that you can just like repeat over and over again and level up your people, make them super strong? And it does. Oh, I love this game, man.
You love it?
It's good. It's good. I don't know. I haven't beat it yet. So, and I heard you and Tony put it on hard.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna play it.
So I put it on hard.
It's too easy.
The first map when you are in the castle in the ring room,
Yeah.
trying to go in or see in the ring room where your mom is fighting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a check, almost.
Oh.
Like,
is your strategy good enough to beat this level?
Are you good enough to
Yeah.
be playing on this? Because I definitely died like 6 times because there's enemies here,
Yeah.
enemies here, and then enemies here. And if you played Fire Emblem, you know there's triggers to get the enemies to move towards you or whatever. And you have to find out where those triggers are. And if you die,
you don't get your character. If you're playing on classic, you don't get the characters back.
So
Yeah.
we're playing hard classic. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we don't want to go
That's terrible.
too deep into it.
That's terrible.
But
Yeah.
this Fire Emblem has an interesting feature, which I don't know if it takes away from the difficulty of the game.
Oh, the Dragon Stone
But
or
the
whatever.
Dragon Stone.
They had that in the other one. I forgot when they introduced that. What game they introduced that in, but that's old news. But that does. I had to use it today, and I'm on normal mode. But like that does take away from it a little bit.
It does.
Because in previous,
like
it's like a rewind.
Oh, okay.
So like it's a turn-based strategy RPG. So like if you moved and then like enemies come out and kill that character and you're playing on classic, so now your character's dead forever, you can rewind with the Dragonstone. But before, it used to have to collect items to increase the turns, and you can only use it like so many turns, like 5 turns.
Right.
This is infinite though.
This is infinite.
That's cheating, and yeah, it's cheating.
Because before I had that, I restarted the game, or I restarted the map like probably 6 or 7 times, like trying to figure out like where everything.
That's what playing classic is. When you on the Game Boy, you was like, fuck, my hero died. Yep, soft reset. You got to get back to it from the beginning though. Now you can just rewind turns, and it's infinite turns. That's cheating. I can play a hard, but I'm contemplating restarting my game.
It's so yeah. There's no reason not to be able to play in hard mode because of that.
You can rewind time as many times as you want to.
It's every single move you make.
Yeah.
You can go back to wherever up in the little combat log, wherever you want to start and stop, you can go in there.
I'm playing on normal mode, and I had a mage, and the boss, I sent her in there to fight the boss. He was almost dead, but I wanted her to level up because she was like the weaker, right? So if you get the last hit, that person skyrockets, right? So I was like, shoot a fireball at him, whatever. And he crit me. I was like, fuck! I was like, I gotta restart. I was like at the end. I was at the boss. And I was just like, damn. Wait, Dragonstone. I was like, from the turn before when I told her to attack, I was like, no, run it back. Run it back. All right, so we're not going to move her here. We're going to tell her to back up, actually, until all my sword guys come in. So
I don't know if it's chapter 5 or 6, but it's where the big tank guy comes in, and your team is split.
It feels like you should probably just play this on normal.
I'm playing it on normal to enjoy it.
You need to play it on normal.
But you don't. I mean, you don't get anything for being on hard.
You don't.
There's no achievement or anything.
It sounds like you have more enemies, but I mean, like, but that's why I wanted, like, on the world maps, I wanted the skirmishes to pop up, because then I can just do those over and over again and level up. So like, what's the real benefit to playing on hard mode, other than like having to do levels? Or actually, you don't have to do levels over and over again, but having to repeat your moves to find out where units are and shit, And I'm assuming most of
it's probably like a little bit more challenging, but it's very forgivable. Forgiving,
it's very forgivable. So this is what after I talked to Tony about this, I was like, if I feel like playing it again because normal was too easy, I can go to hard then. Right? Because you can't increase the level, so you have to beat it first. You can only decrease. Yeah. Oh yeah, Polar Nights. I love this.
Wait, games have to be.
Oh yeah, he did say that before. Man, hey.
I hate easy games.
It's not. What if you enjoy the story though? But it just happened to be easy. You never played an easy game that you was like that was all right though.
I've played what was it, Ratchet and Clank. That game is
easy,
hard,
but it was enjoyable.
That shit was funny though. And I was like, yo, this looks pretty good.
Story, yeah, I like the Fire Emblem story. I'm a shield and sword kind of guy though. Like,
are you?
Yeah, over back when
kind of guy like
what was what was the competitor to Dragon Age? What was the Mass Effect? When Mass Effect, your futuristic run and gun RPG versus Dragon Age, I love Dragon Age.
How much harder would you guys want like hard mode versus normal mode to be? Because I was just thinking of like Final Fantasy VII Remake. It went from like the first time the normal playthrough, and then it went to like hard mode or whatever the hard, and I was like, this isn't harder.
It is harder, but with the Dragonstone, you can try more things without losing a lot of time.
Okay.
So like you could send somebody in because you don't know what pathing the AI enemies will take, and there's a lot more enemies on the map. So you can send a guy in, see like what the enemy's turn takes, and then.
Well, can I ask you?
Well, my question was like, how much harder would you want it to be versus normal mode?
To me,
I mean, if you take away the whole Dragonstone thing, then the game's like completely like way harder because if someone dies,
you just lose more time.
Something you have to go.
That's how we played back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying like if you wanted it to be harder, that's like literally the one thing you have to do.
The Dragonstone eliminates all that.
Yeah.
So
I want to know how much harder you want it to be. Like,
would you want to try hard mode without a Dragonstone?
Like, no, I'm saying, like, how much more difficult would you want the game to be versus...
I don't think, with this kind of game, though, I think that's what it, like, it can't get much more difficult because what happens is with the...
difficult, but the Dragonstone makes it not as bad.
Well, no, the only difficulty is, because it has to be beatable. Right, so at this point with the hard mode, there's probably more fog of war levels. There's probably more of that, so you don't really know where units are. So you're gonna lose somebody. I'm saying the Dragonstone makes all that irrelevant. Like the hard mode is like trying to progress through the level. Like you're literally at this point probably inching through levels because you can't see what's out there. So like I'm gonna move my swordsman up, I'm gonna move my archer up, but I'm gonna move my healer up too. But like not 5 squares, maybe just 2 because I don't know what's up here.
I mean, I think that's the difference between playing on normal and hard is.
I'm trying to go in there.
You're moving your guys like because when I'm playing like on hard, my team is moving as a group. Yeah. And I'm hiding my healer behind,
If you throw somebody out there by themselves, you can get your head lopped off. Because the enemies are stronger and there's more enemies out there. So like I think hard mode forces you to pay more attention to like your inventory, like make sure your healers are stacked up with all the staffs or whatever you need. So being like, I want a hard mode that forces you to look at the detail like that, but having a Dragonstone eliminates all that. Okay. It's just another.
So only reset your game a couple times.
Take that fucking Dragonstone shit out here, and then
play the game. How many times would you want to reset the matches? Like,
okay, yeah, that's fair. So how about 3 Dragonstone rolls?
Well, that's what I thought it was at first. I was like, man, I wonder how many charges I get on this Dragonstone.
It has an infinity sign. I looked at that. I had to use it today, and I was just like, those fuckers. I was just like, it's not a hard mode. There's no such thing as a hard mode now. You just had to use the Dragonstone more than me. That's it.
So I don't know, man. Like for me, when it comes to like games and like difficulty, I feel like most of the time I just play normal. Like I'll look at. So what I'll do is like I'll look at like the achievement list.
What are you talking about? Fire Emblem? They're the Dragonstone. You played it you at chapter 4. You have the Dragonstone at this point, right?
Well, he doesn't always read everything that goes on in the games.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like skips through all of the dialogue.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is like, so I'll like check like an achievement list or something. Like if I'm playing like a new game, like especially for like PlayStation or Xbox or whatever. Do I need to play this on hard to get like get something like a trophy or something? I'll check that. I know the Switch isn't gonna do that.
I was about to say I don't care about Switch trophies.
They don't have Switch trophies.
Oh shit! Spend a lot of the time in the Somnial or whatever.
Get that game platinum.
Yeah. I know Tony like was talking to me about it the other night. He was like for the challenge, and I get it because we played a lot of Fire Emblem games. Why'd you play it on hard though?
Why not?
But what's the?
I played a lot of Fire
I mean, if you want to do that for you, like you enjoy that challenge,
sure.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a real challenge because the Dragonstone. But sure.
Last time I didn't play it on hard mode. And I put it on normal. You guys were like, "Oh, you should have played it on hard mode."
Because you used Frederick, who was like leveled up.
Well,
like so, there's classes and then there's updated classes. He was already a paladin.
First of all, I already beat the game at that point.
Oh, okay.
And I was playing on I wasn't even playing on hard. I was playing on extreme mode. And the only way to play the extreme mode
I feel like you're lying.
Check my Awakening profile. I beat the game on extreme too.
That's a good game.
But it's a little bit different because you know who needs to be in the specific story missions, because in Awakening it's a little weird because there's missions where you can only play as like the main character and somebody else.
Yeah.
And so you have to partner those guys specifically up with your stronger units to level them up, because you can't just send your strong units in. You actually have to like think about it a little bit and be like, okay, I need you to be at this like level to be able to beat this story mission at this point in the game.
And they were having kids in Awakening and stuff. It was crazy.
But yeah, in Awakening, once you beat the game and you're on Extreme, you get all of your items and armor. It's like a new game plus. Right?
Yeah.
So you get.
And if that's what this is, so far I wouldn't mind playing this game again. So far, it started out it started out Fire Emblem-esque to me, but I like the little spice of life things. So I like the game.
It's got some like cool little things like you can visit this town and you can adopt these pets and they can come to your little castle and they drop like certain items. I
adopted a couple dogs, so if you ask me if I want a dog, I got one now.
I got a dog too.
Yeah, I found a black lab.
Like Soldier.
Relax.
Soldier too.
You get any chickens?
Not yet. I just leveled up my diplomacy with the other place or whatever. I'm not saying you need to try super hard, but if hard isn't even a little hard yet. What do you mean? Why are you losing desire?
I think that answered my question. I was like, how hard of a...
I think once you hit extreme, I think that's when shit gets real.
I'm playing it to enjoy the game right now. I like the
normal
game.
Should be.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, it said beginning. There's a
wasn't it normal,
intermediate, and hard.
Yeah.
No, it's normal, intermediate, hard.
Hard is the middle one. There's one above it.
This is like one of those moments where like I don't really remember, but I'm willing to bet on myself against Josh.
Go home, text me, dude.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but you might be right.
I'm pretty sure hard is the middle one.
Okay.
And then normal is just regular.
Okay.
But like
I'm playing to enjoy it though.
Normal is like if you played hard is if you played Fire Emblem games, you know, like how the system works, the weapons work, how classic mode works.
But now that I can see the engine that they pulled from Echoes, like with the skirmishes, like now I'm gonna lock in, set my team, and then like just redo skirmishes with those people so I can get them like, because it says you can like, you know, you can use the Master Seal like to level up their class or whatever.
Who's your favorite character so far? I have mine.
So do you? Let me just ask you this first before I say this. So the main character dedicates rings to certain people. He says it out loud, like out of his mouth, right? Do you leave the rings on those people?
Who would you put Sigurd on?
I put it on the blonde-haired kid.
I put it on
the spear guy.
I put it on the Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred. The other prince.
No, not the other prince. The butler guy. Isn't his name Alfred?
No, Alfred's the prince.
What's his name? What's the old guy's name?
Yo, I should have asked you this first. So guess what? Surprise! In this game, they give you a paladin just in case you're having trouble in the beginning. so
he's not even that strong, but he's way stronger.
He's a level 1 paladin. Everyone else is a lower class.
Yeah, well,
you gave a ring to him.
Yeah.
Guess what? That guy's benched. Let me level up these other people first.
No, he's not my hero.
Oh, you're doing the same thing. Yo, why are we even?
So
where's Tony at?
Anyway,
I don't know your favorite character is. So far.
Magic is really strong in this game right now. I like the magic kid.
With the Ragnarok?
She's cool.
That's
the girl that can
nuts.
teleport and shoot the meteor thing or whatever.
Yeah.
She's cool. That's a broken ring.
Yeah.
I thought about switching her ring though because I like the thief chick, and if she could teleport, that'd be sweet. But I left it on. So when you take rings from these bandits, or when you come to these other castles and you acquire these other rings, because like Josh said, the goal is to collect 12 rings. You can put the rings on any character you have, but when he acquires the ring, like usually there's an event taking place, and like you meet like a new person, and he's like, "I entrust you with this ring," and so I've left every ring on whoever character you meet during that event. But I've been thinking about switching it up.
How many rings can each character hold?
Just one.
Oh.
But some of the rings are crazy.
Can you just like stack them all in one guy?
Well,
That's what I was saying. I don't got enough fingers for all that.
Each ring has sub rings that you can roll on, and you can like roll. Like it's like almost like a gacha system. You can use points to roll rings.
But you get a shit ton of points though.
But it's random which ring you get, and then you can combine rings to make the higher level if you don't roll it. But you can make a ring. It's almost like making a ring stronger.
I think as you combine them and level them up, they get stronger, and they acquire additional stats.
It gives you additional stats for whoever you put it on.
So I have a silver, I have a gold so far, but you need more
points on Mars rings, so I have like 12 different rings on that shit now.
Yeah, I rolled the most on Mars too, but I feel like we should be spreading the wealth a little bit.
That guy can just go in by himself and just fucking.
I don't know, man. I don't personally put a whole lot into this whole difficulty thing because I find that a lot of games could still be cheesed anyway. I can out-level something, I can do something. Unless you're playing like an action game where, like, say, for instance, like Devil May Cry playing on Dante Must Die mode where literally anyone hits you, you die.
Oh, gosh. That's different because there's nothing to rectify that, right? Like, there's no wheel that you can spin to rewind a couple minutes.
Well, they have rebirth things, but you can only use one. But you can use those.
There's a set number, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's one per mission.
I think the Dragonstone, when I've played it, I don't remember if it was Echoes or maybe it came before that, but I thought I was upset with the idea then, but then I saw that like it had a number on it, so you can only use this like 3 times in a match. That makes sense. But Infinite, dude,
it could be on Extreme. Like if you put it on Extreme, it probably has like a.
Does yours have it? Oh, you're on hard.
No, hard.
Probably, but I mean, what's the point of playing hard mode?
You're not gonna get a trophy from me if you beat it on hard. I don't.
You just had to use the Dragonstone more than me. That's it.
You probably get more experience, and it's probably easier to. Like,
I'm going to enjoy. I'm gonna beat up more bad guys.
Play the game on normal.
I'm gonna beat up more bad guys. I'm gonna beat up more bad guys.
It gives you an opportunity to probably play some like bony ass weak dudes that probably come into something better.
That's my jam.
All I know is I'm leveling up Louis, and that guy is going in, dude.
Wait, Louis good. The knight. Or he's gonna be my knight, yeah.
Yeah, that guy is crazy.
Yeah, his defense is out of here.
Did you see him where he has like those like his eyes are like closed?
Yeah,
and
then he opens them.
Serious.
I was like, yo, I like this dude.
He's like, oh, do you feel weird being away from the princess? And she was like, she's like, how about you? She's like, a knight shouldn't leave her princess's side. And he was all happy and his eyes were like open. He's like, then how about we take care of this and end this quickly? He opens his eyes.
I was like, yo, because you gained him and a Pegasus chick. So I was like, when he opened his eyes, I was like, oh, they about to get busy. Because the Pegasus people can move like 7 squares or whatever the fuck.
They get fucked.
What the fuck?
Pegasus get beat up, dude.
Well, no, you have to pay attention to the weaknesses. So you can't get hit by arrows.
My Pegasus was across the pond. As soon as she killed all the magic people, she was out.
Oh yeah, you gotta get out of there. Yeah, they have high resistance, but
that's the only reason why I bring an archer with me though, is for the Pegasus people. They be like one-shotting them.
Yeah. In the mages, like so Louis is cool, but like the knights seem like they're gonna. So every game, the knights have high defense, high attack because they can walk up in there. They only gonna hit you once, but they gonna stick the spear through your mouth. So like they hit hard but they're slow, but they got high defense. But magic in this game, he's gonna get shredded. So you gotta be careful with those too. But the game is good, dude. The game is good. I like it so far, but we'll see how it ends.
I like how they went back to the.
Yeah.
This is Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Lots of fights.
Yeah, lots of fights. Give me some action.
Basic, yeah.
It's got a decent story. The hair is crazy, red and blue. That's kind of wild, but
I haven't made it farther, and I'm interested in why his hair is that way, and is there like a different version of him that like?
Oh yeah, from the video, from the little scene. Yeah, that was weird.
He was all evil and he only had the red hair.
Yeah, that was weird. That's super weird. But I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm actually go home and play it right now.
The fell dragon looks sweet too.
It's all right. It's like a snake. What is this, Orochimaru? Get out of here.
Yeah, that third eye too.
It's a fell dragon, but it's a snake dragon thing. What are we doing here?
The fell dude.
I guess they're both like reptiles, right? Mm-hmm. Dragons are actually animals, actually, if you think about it. All right, so we'll get out of here. We're a little bit over, but I just wanted to express how dope Fire Emblem Engage is right now. I went to about 3 different stores. Couldn't find it. That told me something right there.
Really?
I should have pre-ordered it. Yeah, I was really pissed.
They had a lot of them at Rivertown.
Yeah, I went to Rivertown and they had a shit ton.
That's where I ended up.
They had like.
I was like, damn, I don't want to. Elise was like, my wife was like, they got something in the mall. I was like, I really don't want to go to the mall.
Because I was like scrolling through too, and I was like, oh, they got 1 copy left in on Wilson, and I was like, oh, Rivertown got like 10 copies. All right, we're going to Rivertown.
And went to Best Buy. I went everywhere around there, and I was just like, all right, let me just call them. I was like, hey, do you have any copies of Engage? And I looked at my wife. I was like, they probably don't. And she was like, maybe. So they was like, actually, yep, I got it. I got one right here for you. I was like, I could be there in like 30 seconds if you want to just hold it for me.
Nope.
They said, yeah.
I wouldn't hold it for you.
Why?
Because you're not there.
You can't. I said I'm going to be there in a couple minutes, and you can't.
Then I'll see you in 30 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, and I show up, and I buy my game, and I go home and play it.
Okay, well, don't ask me to hold it for you if you're going to be in 30 seconds.
Okay, they said yeah. They said it was cool.
I saw him open the drawer, and he had just like a shit ton of copy and a shit ton of tarot decks that you got for
I asked him if he had any extras. He said no.
I asked him too. I was like, yo, can I get one of those? And he's like, we don't got enough. And I looked at the drawer, it's like stacks.
You're like, yeah, but I see him right there.
He's like, these are for pre-orders. I'm like,
oh, you didn't pre-order this shit. He asked me if I pre-ordered. I said no. He's like, I don't have any extras. I was like, really, none? He was like, no.
Well, they give people like a certain amount of time to come and get it. I think it's something like Monday.
You didn't see how many fucking stacks they had in there though.
Not in the drawer, but I went there today. I saw they had like a bunch of them like just chilling on the back wall.
I bought Fire Emblem. Can I get the pre-order?
I just pulled a Tony, dude. Like what the Diablo?
Oh no!
Like,
was it Warcraft?
No, it was Diablo. It was the original Diablo 3. He's like, did you have this on pre-order? He's like, yep. He's like, all right, you go.
He have a system to look his name up?
I don't know. Best Buy fucked up on that one.
Yo, what the fuck? And say, oh, you already put $5 down? It's like instead their system just says, is this a pre-order? Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah.
Someone comes in, yo, I pre-ordered this.
$5 off.
We're out.
And here's your bonus.
We're out.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try that next time though. All right, man. We will get out of here, dude. I got some Fire Emblem to play. But catch us on Sundays right here at Twitch at 6:30 on the Dizzle, dude. Or YouTube's. If you didn't catch us on Sunday, catch us on YouTube on Tuesdays. We're at the Ass Crack of Dawn.
Or in Discord.
Look at him. Look at him. I knew he was gonna say it.
That's for the Discord at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
That's actually not for anything. It's actually Windmill.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Helicopter.
You've tried Windmill, but have you tried the helicopter?
No, I haven't tried the helicopter. I'll be windmilling though. All right. Catch us on some Weekly Reset verses where you can see Josh.
Win.
Nothing.
blow a balloon, blow cups off a table with a balloon, and eat dollar store cookie. All right.
Dinosaur cookies.
Dollar store cookie.
Oh, I thought you said dinosaur cookies.
I heard dinosaur too.
Oh, sorry. Dollar store cookie.
I was like, when the fuck do we have dinosaur cookies?
No, dollar store cookie.
Oh.
It was good.
You ever have a dinosaur cookie?
I have actually, probably.
That's crazy.
They're like one side's chocolate, one side's vanilla. It's trash ass cookie.
And those aren't.
All right, we out of here.
I'm gonna go windmill slam my girl.
Whoa!